interesting development here. We have one team that is stacked with experience, that's been wrestling for years. We have another team who are, I guess you could say, the young guns, the up-and-comers. Cam Cole's been a student of Booker T down at Reality of Wrestling. He's held many titles down there. He's been wrestling for a few years at this point. He's got gold up here, of course. We have Mathew Palmer, who has held gold in many different promotions all across the country. And so we have two experienced guys here against two guys that have just gotten started in the last year or two. Now, don't get me wrong, Nate Collins, he's a graduate of the DFW Wrestling Academy.
Well, there's a former Texoma Pro champion.
Well, there's a former Texoma Pro champion. He's a current Reality of Wrestling Texas champion. He's a former ROW TV champion. This guy's had so much gold at one time, it's ridiculous. So, this is going to be an interesting match, and man, what a treat tonight that we get to call it.
We're starting it off, too.
Headlock takeover. Will Allday taking control of Cam Cole right off the bat. Into a pinning pick. One. We're trying to slow down the pace here, Trey. But look at what Will's doing. Disregarding Cam completely.
He's pushing the gas.
You got one guy that's all gas, no brakes, and you got another guy that's trying to, well, he's getting out of dodge for the moment. And here comes the Monster Hunter.
Look, I want to see this one right here.
I know, man. Oh, what a block. Do you see him block the hip toss? You don't see that. Or block the arm drag. Oh, beautiful standing Hurricane Rana. Mathew Palmer into the corner. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. 1, 2. Almost a disaster kick off that middle turnbuckle. And in comes the Cowboy. You know Nate Collins has revenge on his mind. And just like that, Mathew Palmer gets the heck out of Dodge. There's only one person in this building Nate Collins wants to get a hold of tonight, and it's not Cam Cole.
That's true. He just staying his way.
Yes, sir. Oh, ducking the Enziguri. Beautiful kick to the stomach by Nate. What do we got here? Oh, rude awakening almost. I was thinking reversed into a headbutt, though. Cam's always talking in the ring, isn't he, Trent?
Very true.
Oh, reversed right into a kick to the gut. Beautiful neck breaker. Nate Collins is all the way up right now. Beautiful launching, like a slingshot clothesline from the outside to the end. And Nate Collins, the Concrete Cowboy, firmly in control here, tagging in Will Allday. They have the bad guy isolated in their corner. Beautiful tag team work from this group. Have you ever seen Will Allday and Nate Collins tag before?
This would be a first for me.
This would be a first, and I'm pretty sure it's a first with Cam and Matt too, so. A night of firsts here at Texoma Pro.
New day here at Texoma Pro.
It's a new day, yes it is. Oh, man, Monster Hunter playing around with Will. Will launching Cam to the outdoor. Monster holding on to his leg. Beautiful outside in code breaker. Will Allday down for the count. Cover him, Cam. 1, 2.
Not enough.
You got to think that he could have gotten the 3 count if he could have gotten him turned over quicker.
There's the leg, too.
And comes the Monster Hunter, Matt Palmer. Beautiful European uppercut.
How much has this guy changed over the last couple of years?
Man, he reminds me of Chris Jericho. He's just completely reinvented himself over and over again. But every iteration of Matt Palmer that we've seen, whether it be in the air tonight Matt Palmer, or whether it be the punk alternative Matt Palmer, or whether it be the Monster Hunter Matt Palmer, every iteration we've seen of him so far has been just as impressive as the one before. He's like a modern day Mick Foley. You don't know if you're going to get Dude Love or Cactus Jack or Mankind out of him.
He falls off the cage for most for sure.
Yes, sir. Beautiful, beautiful reverse chinlock. Grounding Will Allday. Allday being a high flyer, high energy wrestler. This is the way you wear down Will Allday. You get him on the ground and you hold him there.
That won't be enough, though.
And almost on cue, Trey, as soon as you said that, Allday fighting out. Oh, what a spear by Matt Palmer. Holy Jesus. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Man, that was a thing of beauty right there.
I felt that over here.
Beautiful knee drop. 1, 2, another near fall. I'm excited to be able to call a Mathew Palmer match. He stepped away from the business for a little bit. So glad he's back. Big kick to the stomach. You see how the bad guys have Will Allday on their side of the ring. Oh, beautiful neck breaker. Rude Awakening style. 1, 2. Just a 2 count by Carl Knight.
Carl Knight. No, I'm sorry. I'm losing myself.
Carl messed you up there, buddy?
Yeah, kind of did. Cam Cole and Will Allday are no strangers to each other, so, you know, those two can go back and forth no matter what.
Oh, they've trained together. They've been in the same gym together. They've worked for the same companies, and right now, look at this. It's almost like an Indian death lock that Cam has on. A reverse figure 4, if you will.
All right.
And look at the Monster Hunter with the extra tension on the outside. All that extra torque. And Will Allday's getting to the ropes. Then he's got to the ropes. We got a 5 count here, Carl. 1, 2. Well, the bad guy letting up at a count of 2. That was kind of odd. We usually see him try to last until 4.
I'm surprised by that as well.
And numerous tags over and over. Frequent tags by the bad guy and Palmer. These guys are looking like they've tagged together for years.
I do have a question for you.
I got an answer for you.
When was the last time Cam Cole defended those titles?
They haven't defended the tag titles yet in Texoma.
So we're coming up due, aren't we?
Well, his partner is 1, 2, just to count of 2. His partner, of course, is Johnny Bedlam, so he is not here tonight. That's probably why the titles are not being defended tonight. I think we know who's got their eye on those titles, though. One of our top tag teams here, Texoma Pro. We'll see him in a couple weeks. I'm talking about, of course, Rodeo.
Yeah, Fly Dev's got something to say about that, too.
Fly Dev, well, you know, there's no guaranteed rematch clauses here in Texoma. You got to earn them.
Let's go.
Look at this beautiful Dragon Sleeper by the Monster Hunter. Will Allday fighting out of it, though, trying to twist it around. Oh, and reverse. Oh, beautiful. Reverse DDT. 1, 2. I'm telling you, man, Mathew Palmer, he always pulls out something amazing. I've seen this guy deliver tombstone pile drivers from the top rope before. How many times have you seen one of those, Trey?
It's been a while.
Exactly. And the bad guy, firm command here over Will Allday. Allday with his fans here, the Texoma faithful. They love this guy. Represented Texoma Pro for nearly a year as its world champion. Oh. Allday fighting back after that obscene gesture from Cam Cole. Oh, beautiful flying forearm, Shawn Michaels style there. Or we could go back and say Tito Santana style with the flying jalapeno. Trey, when you get a chance, go back to WrestleMania 4 and watch Demolition versus Strike Force, one of the greatest tag matches ever.
Remember it very well.
Oh, and look at the Monster Hunter cutting him off, but it's a Guri by Allday, and there we go. Nate Collins in with the hottest of hot tags. He's been waiting for a month to get his hands on the Monster Hunter, and look at these rights he's just raining down on Palmer. Cam Cole's trying to pull him off. Reversed it. Oh, down to a jawbreaker. Double jawbreaker over into a stunner. Beautiful move by the Concrete Cowboy. Double jawbreaker into a stunner. And up.
Oh. You know Nick Collins waiting for this.
Beautiful Manhattan drop over to a jumping leg drop. Over to the corner. He's going up to the high ring district. Beautiful flying leg drop. 1, 2. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. How many times have we seen beautiful Bobby Eaton put someone away at that top rope leg drop?
Man, look at the frustration on Nate Collins' face right now.
It's all over it, man.
Get up, man. Watch it. Watch it.
What's going on with Cam, though? We got some activity over here. Cam holding on to Nate's leg as Nate was met. Oh, beautiful kick. I think I saw a tooth go flying. Oh, reversal by Palmer. Oh, what a backbreaker by the Monster Hunter, Mathew Palmer. He's pulling Nate up by his beard. Into a power bomb. 1, 2.
Not enough.
Standing Batista bomb, if you will. Man, what a move by Matt Palmer. I told you, this guy pulls out moves you wouldn't believe, man. I'm sure there's a lot of frustration on the part of Matthew Palmer, because in his mind, Nate Collins is a young boy. Nate Collins has been wrestling a couple years now. Matt Palmer's been wrestling forever. We don't need to talk about his pedigree. We don't need to mention who he's married to. But wrestling is his life. And so for this kid in his mind to keep standing up to him like this, got to be a little frustrating for Palmer.
Well, Nate's had all that time to think about what happened last time. He's had all the time to think back and go, what do I need to do to get a hold of
Blind tag. I don't think that Palmer noticed that Allday made the tag. And now goes Collins. Oh, look at Allday measuring him with that super kick. Oh, caught by Palmer though. Oh, and dodge. And a super kick dodged by Palmer. Oh, there we go. Finally. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. What a duel at the end there. We had a duel of super kick attempts. Allday happened to be the one to land it.
A lot of misfires until then.
What a match from this thrown together tag team here. Concrete.